A woman has been charged, and charges are pending against a man in relation to the Fletcher KIMMEL homicide investigation. On Friday, September 29th, 2017, 2 women were taken into custody in connection with this investigation. One woman was charged, and the other was released without charges. Stephanie Lee OUTRAM, age 33, of Calgary, has been charged with causing an indignity to a human body. She was also arrested on 20 outstanding unrelated warrants. She will next appear in court on Tuesday, October 3rd, 2017. Investigators have also identified the man believed to have used Kimmel's bank card at a convenience store on Sunday, October 9th, 2016. The man has been interviewed and was released without charges. However, investigators continue to determine his role and charges are pending, and whether charges are pending. The investigation into the murder of Fletcher KIMMEL continues. Anyone with information is encouraged to contact the Homicide Tip Line at 403-428-8877 or Crime Stoppers. And I'll take any questions regarding this investigation if you have them.
So what would exactly happen to get a raping case after the media reports?
Yeah, just as I've come up here several times and spoken about the participation or cooperation from the community, this investigation is really no different. Subsequent to our last media availability where I spoke to this case, we had several calls and tips that came in to the Calgary Police Service, and we're able to connect the dots and fill in some gaps in the investigation, which led to this investigation really picking up some steam.
Did you say that the gentleman had been released but charges are pending?
Yeah, so he initially came in, he spoke to investigators, provided us with some information. We're now going over that information really with a fine-tooth comb, and now we're going to move forward with other investigative avenues to address this file.
But we should expect charges against that individual?
We're certainly looking in that direction right now.
Paul, was it tips from the public that led you to the arrest of her?
That was part of it. There was also some other pieces of information that we often talk in law enforcement about the totality of the investigation, and that would be one example of it. Is the information from the public filled in some of those gaps and assisted us with our investigation.
So based on the charges laid against Stephanie, just the indignity charge, so is that are we to believe there's no more charges coming her way, or could we expect some more significant charges?
No, I would suggest that that's probably the first step in the investigation. This investigation is not closed. Like I said earlier, I would go so far as to say that the investigation has picked up steam, and is really often what happens is we'll lay charges, more information will come in from the community, and we begin to look in different directions and under different stones that we didn't know previously existed.
The other woman who was released, should we expect any charges against her, or was she just kind of wrong place with the wrong person kind of situation during the arrest?
No, I wouldn't say she was with the wrong place with the wrong person. She's a relative of Miss OUTRAM's.
Okay.
But investigators are, again, looking at the information, looking at the totality of all of the information, and seeing where that information brings us.
Any cause of death?
I can't speak to any sort of cause of death right now.
Are they being cooperative, Paul? Are you getting any information from them whatsoever?
I would suggest that we would like a little bit more cooperation from the people that are involved.
After talking to the three of them, the little bit of time that you have, do you sense there's more people involved and this is a little bit more involved than initially thought?
Yeah, I mentioned at the last media availability that we have a gentleman who is 6'7", 230, 240 pounds, a big man. To move a body like that from Calgary out to Cape Country and dispose of that body, that takes a lot of fortitude and strength to do that. And I would suggest to you that it is probably more than one person that would be able to do that.
Did they continue to use Mr. Kimmel's bank card, or did that man continue to use Mr. Kimmel's bank card aside from that one time, or was there just the one instance?
That's part of the investigation. I can't speak to that right now.
Can you tell us if he had a legitimate reason why he was using that bank card?
Again,
No.
I can come out here and talk about some things, but other things I certainly can't speak to.
Do you have any idea about the relationship between Kimmel and these individuals? Were they known to each other prior to this?
Mr. Kimmel and Miss Outram became known to one another through an online dating service, and that would have been how they would have met and come to know one another.
Had they known each other for a while? Was this the first meeting?
I don't think that this relationship was very long in nature.
Any last questions on the Kimmel case before we move it over to Rocky?
Can you say which dating site he was using?
I can't say that. No.